Well, hello and welcome to Johannesburg. We find ourselves at the Bidvest Stadium on a fine evening in what is the economic capital of Southern Africa, as Bidvest Wits host Baroka FC on a cloudless night in Johannesburg. We're live from the Bidvest Stadium on your World of Champions. Hello and welcome as Bidvest Wits and Baroka go head-to-head. Both these sides looking to play their respective first home and away games of the 2019-2020 season. Bidvest Wits victorious away from home in their first match of the season, their opening encounter. But will they win their first home match of the season as Mark Linden, the match commissioner, leads out a quartet of match officials and indeed the respective teams ahead of the start of this Absaprimier tie. Gavin Hunt, 55 years old now, is the former defender and four-time league winner. He's looking to make it 5 this season, but his lineup is unchanged from the team that started in the 3-0 away win to AmaZulu on Saturday. He keeps faith with Brandon Peterson in goal, while Terence Jukumanja and Olis Maklubu start up front. Peterson is in goal. Now will leave there, replacing Darren Keith this season effectively. Tulani Slachwayo led Bafana in Egypt. Terence Jukumanja scored on opening day. For a side that's made 3 changes from the team that played to a 2-2 draw against Cape Town City on opening day of the season, it's a Baroka debut for Kulagani Madondo as well as Spunelo Ngubane, both making their way up from KwaZulu-Natal. Tiriso Pachi, though, among the stars of the show in the 2-2 draw with Cape Town City, along with captain Duduzi Mtatsani, who both found goals. Played short here, clever as well, little space developing. The cross comes in from King and Richie. Second chance opportunity here, and that'll be tipped over. So in the end, enough pressure on the goalkeeper to take no chances.
Safety first, can't take chances. Tricky ball for any keeper. Was dipping, wasn't going to take chances.
A brief appeal, and that'll be a free kick now. It was inside the area. If it was called as a handball, this is going to be called as a free kick, says the referee. He feels it was a handball. I suspect he was in the area, and a free kick in the area is a penalty. So,
was it handball inside the area? That's a penalty.
It's so important. Gerald Peary stands over this. Can-proof, telling from these situations. Knocks it into the back of the net for his first goal of the season, and Baroka lead away from home. Leading up toward half-time, a man who played for Bidvest Wits formerly has just crushed their spirits and delivered a telling psychological blow leading up to the half-time break. Well, there's no arguments now about penalty or not. They'll take the goal. But the call was a poor one. Gerald Peary was not fazed and slams it home brilliantly. So 1-0 Baroka leading. Opening minutes of the second half. Doting stands over this one. He's already got his hand signals worked out with a handful of teammates. Dumpa seems to be the player looking to interpret them. Richie, though, feet in. Tries to go directly at goalkeeper Chipeseza, who's wise to the danger, parries it away. And in the end, no harm done.
That's good goalkeeping.
They're pushing.
Well, they're playing to their strength now. They're deadly when it comes to set-piece situations. With some corners. Excellent goalkeeping once more.
Danzane, long driving shot that's parried away, and Peterson only just manages to bring it under control. Well, it stung the palms of Brandon Peterson. Danzane drive that nearly was capitalized on and poached by Mbulu with a follow-up. In here, and one who looked promising, it's still alive. Great chance to tee it up and steer it home, and somehow Zita Macheke has blasted it high. What an opportunity in your first home game for your new club to endear yourself in front of the fans. Unmarked at the back post. Excitement here. Domingo playing slightly deeper than he's used to. Here's Doty with a little bit of space opening up. Charging run, and a fine save in the end. It strikes Chipeseze. Positioned well. Gavin Hunt bowled over literally in disbelief.
Doesn't it remind you of the Baroka coach who says, this football can kill you sometimes? One-on-one situation. What a ball, what a pass from Domingo. Gets there on time, the experienced player he is. But he is on fire. Chipazeze.
So Hashim Domingo sends in a ball that nearly proves dangerous. It looked like it might be lobbed over Chipazeze's goal, but he gets enough on the end of this to steer it away.
He did the same thing in the first half, made a fantastic save. He does again. It was dipping, it looked like it was goal bound.
Without their coach on the bench, Baroka FC win their first match of the season. They remain undefeated and they are on top of the log after 2 games in the Absaprimier. It's ended here. Baroka FC 1, Bidvest Wits 0.
It's always tough whenever you come up against Bidvest Wits. You don't have the best track record in the league. But look at that fighting spirit. We spoke about it from the team. They showed it again tonight.
Yeah, I think credit to my boys. They fought very well. Very difficult to beat Wits, in their home backyard. So the first time since we are in PSL, it's the first time we beat Wits, and I'm very happy for that one.
You talk about that stat. Obviously, this is 3 points that mean so much to you. A lot of individuals were saying you've got very big ambitions this season, but these are the kind of performances that will make those ambitions become a reality.
Yeah, I think start from the Cape Town City game, the boys showed the character. And we are not surprised when today we are winning this game. So I think we're still going to win some games going forward. As this season, we are very, very prepared for fighting.
You look at Alves and the amount of work that he had to do tonight. He's the man of the match. It's a clear indication of the amount of firepower up front for Bidvest Wits. You had to make sure that you were solid in defense, and also having a goalkeeper like Alves makes things a little bit easier. But what are you going to look to do better now moving forward?
Yeah, I think Elvis is an experienced player and is very brave. Because Wits, they were playing aerial balls, so it's difficult to defend those kind of football. So, but going forward, I think this performance, we take this performance for today, we take to the next games.
Yeah, to the next level. Congratulations tonight.
Thanks very much.
Excellent. I'm sure they'll be looking now as well to make sure that they start a little bit sooner and become a little bit more precise in terms of what it is that they can do up front. Coach, it's always so unfortunate that the final score doesn't quite reflect the number of opportunities that you had, just how much firepower you had up front. The stats do, and also the man of the match tells that story.
Yeah, I mean, you can stand here and talk all day, and I can say this and say that, but we absolutely battered them. I mean, there's not much I can say. You got to score. When we had great opportunities to put a nice ball in and people come in the right areas, and the final ball just wasn't good enough tonight. But I mean, in terms of a contest, you got to give them credit for riding their luck. I mean, and that's football sometimes, and that's so you got to give them a lot of credit. But I mean, gee whiz, absolutely battered them.
Yeah, but you did say that Gerald was one of the players that was going to be dangerous tonight.
Yeah, look, I mean, if you watch South African football, so many goals get scored from throw-ins. From a throw-in, and just there's no shielding and no screening in front of the ball. The ball goes in and bobbles and bounces. It's a handball, and then Gerald with his quality, he'll put it in the top corner. I don't know about the new rules, but I mean, is the guy supposed to be in the wall or not? I'm not quite, but we all know the rules. But obviously, it didn't get picked up, so it's a bit unfortunate. But a great strike from Gerald. So, and then obviously you give them a lifeline, something to hold on to. But we got to score the opportunities we had, and the territorial and the balls inside around the box there. Just need a little bit better quality, but you can't fault the effort. But certainly we were maybe a yard short. We weren't as sharp as we should have been,
But you have to keep pushing, and you did that. You look at the introduction of Mutupa, Domingo. It says that you continue to fight.
Yeah, look, we can make 10 changes. You can change the whole team. It doesn't really matter. The shape, change the shape a little bit here at the end and try to go a little bit, But I mean, the ball just didn't fall for you, and I mean, the keeper, we tested him, but we could have tested him certainly much more, I mean, it made a great save. Shamik went through, she rolled it in the other corner and didn't score. You get games like that, On Saturday, we earned our victory. Tonight, I mean, it's crazy.
Luck not on your side.
No. But I mean, as I said, you got to give them credit. I mean, they battled away and they whacked it forward, and they got a guy up front who runs 100 in 8 seconds, I think, and that's what they do, So good luck to them.
Better luck in the next game. Hope you get the result that befits the effort next time.
Yeah, I think we should play away. We're better away anyway.